The Lunch Hour. Store in a cool, dry place.
Hi, you're listening to The Lunch Hour with me, Grace Ahmed.
And me, Guy Hornton. This is, of course, the nation's favourite, highest rated talk show. And today's topic is...
film.
And like what we hate about them. So please text in and read out your text. Or you can call in and we'll see what we can do. About, like putting them out on air. So yeah, film. So Grace, all-time favourite film? Do you have an all-time favourite film?
Well, there was this one film that I really liked on the TV, but I don't know what it was called, and it was about this guy who built like a machine that could see into the future, but then he had to destroy it because all these people were looking after him, and it's like,
Right.
And he thought that he was going to get shot, but he didn't actually get shot because he twisted it all around. It was amazing! So I don't know what that's called, but if you know it, then call in or something, I don't know.
Yeah, just see if we can find that name of that unnamed film. So Grace, what was the brief again?
This guy was building a time machine, and it wasn't a time machine, but it was a machine that could see into the future and see what happens to that person, but then these people were going after him. It was really complicated, I can't really explain it.
Well, anyway, if you can come up with that film name, then £500 is waiting for you, so let's just see who...
£500, a big body, fat man.
That's horrible.
He didn't mean it as in pounds, British sterling.
Yes, I did. Les livres in French. Anyway, so yes. My favourite film... The thing is, I don't really have favourite films, you know what I mean? Because it's like good films and like not good films. But the thing is, sometimes you get films that are so bad that you actually really, really like them. You know what I mean?
St. Trinian's was so bad I walked out of it halfway through it in the cinema. I just walked straight out and went and watched something else.
Right, who are you with?
I don't know who I was with. I don't know. I can't remember. But it was so bad that I actually couldn't stand it.
I remember this one time I was waiting in a cinema queue with Max.
Yeah.
And basically he was stood there with his popcorn and we were stood in this huge queue because we were waiting to see Pirates of the Caribbean 3. Put that down.
Put that down. Now look what you've done.
Anyway, and we were waiting to see Pirates of the Caribbean 3.
Sorry.
And we were waiting to see Pirates of the Caribbean 3 and then, like, suddenly, without even meaning to, we kind of went, bleh, like as if he had some kind of weird seizure and just chucked his popcorn, like, all over the floor. And I ended up giving him, like, half of mine. It was terrible.
Why?
I don't know, but it just looked like someone had, like, been sick all over the floor and then it had evaporated. It was horrible having all this popcorn just all over the floor where we were queuing up, and you could just hear someone right next to us just going, "Way!" as they came out of their film. It was quite embarrassing.
I'm sure it was.
Have you ever had any proper bad experiences in the cinema?
Well, me and Victoria were sat there watching Narnia, Prince Caspian, but of course we weren't exactly watching the film, and that don't mean to, like, say that in a bad way, but there's this family next to us. We were right at the back at the top, right?
Right.
There was this family next to us, and we just kept laughing. We don't even know why. You know, there's that silent bit at the beginning of the film?
Yeah. With
the certificate and stuff like that. I just started laughing. We just both started laughing. It's complete silence. We were laughing really loud. We were just like, and the family next to us were just like giving us the evils, and we were like, and then afterwards we just kept laughing for the whole film, and they were just like, for God's sake. And then at the end, I put my popcorn all over Victoria's head. And then she put hers over mine. And then Charlotte was just like, calm down.
Charlotte?
Charlotte Hutton.
Oh, right, right. Anyway,
why is there an Allen key on your desk?
That's on the recording bank because Barry was fixing one of the thingies the other night. Oh, pretty soon... Basically, we are going to launch out some umbrella stations.
Umbrella stations?
We're expanding, basically.
That's the first I've heard of it.
Go on! No, it's not the first you've heard of it. We're expanding because basically we've put so many ads...
Everybody loves kittens. Who doesn't love kittens? I sure do. In fact, your kittens probably love kittens so much they love for one to just turn up on your doorstep like that. So just log on to petsovernight.com and we'll send you a cute kitten overnight. PetsOvernight.com, delivering little bundles of love in a box directly to your door.
Terms and conditions apply. Every time you masturbate, God kills a kitten. Please, think of the kitten.
Have resulted in us being able to expand and doing some more, like I said, bigger and better things. yeah, we're going to be doing
a news show. So.
yeah, news programs and everything. So please text us in with your thoughts on that. If you have anything weird or zany that you want us to kind of explore and to kind of or show off to the rest of the world, now's your moment. Now's, as Andy Warhol said, your moment for 15 minutes of fame. I mean.
And speaking of texts, we have texts about the films.
Okay.
Julie from Swindon says she doesn't like the horrible, stupid action scenes where there's an explosion in the background and somebody's jumping.
Jumping.
Yeah.
In a jumpy way.
Diving. It's like, no.
So tell you what, something that annoys Glenn from Middlesex is that he doesn't like when people are rescued just in the nick of time by Arnold Schwarzenegger or Brad Pitt, and then Brad Pitt or Arnold Schwarzenegger gets burned to pieces by a flamethrower, and yet then 10 minutes later he comes back and
starts shooting at people. It's like,
with a gun he never had in the first place. It's so unrealistic now. Well, I mean, obviously, some of the films that Arnold Schwarzenegger and Brad Pitt are in aren't very realistic anyway.
One thing I hate personally is when actors will notice something before it's even happened, like, look! And then something happens. It's like, wow, good job seeing into the future there.
Yeah.
Do you want to play cards?
No, not really. Oh, another text.
Okay.
This is from Jonathan from Aberdeen. He says that he likes chick flicks because he finds that they're gritty, full of some great drama, and sometimes they have better action than the other films. Oh, footnote. He said he used to come to school with us. His name is Johnny Compton.
Johnny Compton, oh, he was the short, annoying one. Oh, God, I remember him.
I remember the day that Jess Darkins really wanted to punch him after he threw a mint at her because she fell out with one of her friends. It was just
hilarious.
madness. I hate it when people get the wrong end of the stick. Actually, that annoys me in films as well. Doesn't it you? When it's... when you're always kind of... You feel like screaming at one of the people in the film.
It's like, don't go in the closet! God dang it!
Or possibly when someone's...
It's like, where the hell are you going in there? What are you doing? You're mad, you're going to get killed! He's right in there.
No, it's not so much that. It's when they have the wrong end of the stick and they think, oh, I hate them now. And then you think, I'm going to punch you.
I hate when you know what's going to happen in a film. Like, if somebody gets attacked out of nowhere, you know it's going to happen.
Those cliches are really irritating.
Like, once you've watched a film once, then, you know what's going to happen, really. I mean...
Well, the thing is, even with films you haven't seen before, you can sometimes... You don't tell what's going to happen anyway, just because it's... we have someone from Lucy, called Lucy from Weymouth, texting in saying that she loves all films, and she also loves Orange Wednesdays, so good on her. And, well, good on Orange Wednesdays, because it's promoting our Lunch Hour logo. Sorry.
Too soon.
Yeah, too soon. Sorry.
Another thing I hate, Guy, is when, you know, in horror movies you'll get bits that make you jump. It's like, ah! Well, I hate when you see it once and you see it again and you know it's going to happen.
And
so
you still jump.
And you jump even more than you did the first time you saw it because you know it's happening. You tense yourself. It's like, oh,
Actually-
God, it's going to happen now. It's going to happen now.
Yeah. Sometimes you actually forget what happens, so you think it's going to happen now, and it doesn't happen for another 5 minutes, and it takes you completely by surprise, because you think, well, I've missed that bit out. But yeah, you know the film Eight-Legged Freaks?
No.
Alright, it's about these giant spiders.
Yeah,
mutating,
obviously.
Everything. Anyway, yeah, there is this one bit at the end where they're all in these caves, and suddenly this thing jumps out at them. And like, the first time I ever saw the film, I didn't jump at all. And then the second time I watched it, and ever since then, I've jumped every single time.
It was like, ooh!
It's really annoying, because, like, I don't know about you, but I tend to watch films quite a lot, and yet, I just, like, the first time I watch a film, it doesn't tend to make me jump, but after that, because, like, I suppose it's because you already know what's going to happen.
Indeed.
But sometimes it's a lot bigger and worse than you remember.
Yeah. Indeed.
And you,
Oh!
Yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
that's probably going to be finishing up for the day.
I think so.
So yeah, I think that'll do for today, and yeah, we'll be open to 20 more texts. The lines are always open 24/7, but please don't call after 11. That doesn't count as 24/7.
And if you're wondering why we never give you our number, because you should already know it.